You want to hear a story?
Sure.
Alright, there was this woman,
Man or a woman?
a woman named Sabrina.
Okay.
And Sabrina lived in a small town, a town that shamed variety and innovations. And, um, her neighbor, her teachers, and her parents all agreed that she should become a housewife. She was very smart, very pretty, uh, read a lot, wrote a lot, but she didn't get along with her parents, especially her father.
Why?
She just didn't see eye to eye with him, and he never really cared about anything she did unless it benefited him. And she didn't want to be a housewife. No, she had big dreams. Like I said, not only was she great at reading, she had quite an act for writing. She believed whatever she wrote could teleport man to a world far richer than the one we know. She could write anything, so she did. Romance novels were a specialty, but she also wrote poems, adventure stories, and screenplays. Despite her father's disapproval, she loved movies. Her favorite one was Dirty Dancing. Movies were more than mindless entertainment to her. They were a much needed escape. Sometimes, she'd sneak out with her friends to watch a movie. They showed old classics a lot. One of her friends, a guy named Oliver, well, she started developing feelings for him. They had a lot in common. One day, after Sabrina got in an argument with her parents, she decided to run away with Oliver. And so they went to LA to pursue their dreams. She was going to be a screenwriter and he was to be an actor. They didn't have much money, just enough to get a crappy apartment. So years go by and they're happy enough, Everything seems to be going good, but no story is a straight line, you see. There's twists and curves. So while Sabrina's, finding success in her writing, Oliver isn't having as much luck in his acting field. And he eventually grows colder towards her, more distant, and eventually cheats on her. And this causes her to go in a deep depression.
It's always so dark with you.
It's not dark, it's realistic.
Okay, how are you going to see the beauty in the world if you only see in black and white?
How will you see the whole world if you only see it through one pair of eyes? Anyways, Oliver moved away and she continued writing. She was starting to gain popularity. One day she got a letter from her mother informing her of her father's decline in health. He was battling cancer. She asked her to return home for the weekend, but she didn't. She had a premiere to attend, so that's what she did. Out of petty anger, she didn't even write back. Years passed, and now she's very successful, even winning an Oscar. She had a few boyfriends during this time, none really worked out. She lived busy, yet unhappy. Her writers began to lose their magic. It seemed like Hollywood was moving too fast, and she just couldn't keep up. The flow of money greatly slowed. Having nothing more to do, she booked a flight back home. Upon returning home, nothing was recognizable. For starters, her childhood home was torn down. She had to go to a neighbor, and that's where she found out her mom passed away a year ago. Her father 2 years before that.
So what'd she do?
She rented an apartment room, locked herself in there, to rent. Years of searching for greatness, she forgot what awaited her back home. She lost her way. But like any person with a vision, she kept going strong, even after enduring the pains of life. She kept moving forward, until she reached paradise. All the while, home was just a short distance away.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.